right? But this whole thing about not providing for our children because of our baby mamas, we ain't gonna let that joint slide no more. And I think we've let it slide for way too long. We've allowed you to convince us that you don't need to be more involved in your children's lives. You cannot avoid that you have children, that you have an offspring. I don't care if you had to go through Satan. The only way that you could get to your child was to go through Satan. Fellas, I'm telling you, you need to have a one-on-one with Satan. You need to give him your best of what you got. Now, if you can make it through Satan, do you know how easy it would really be if you take off that foolish hat and really put things in perspective? Who's really being hurt here? It's your children that's being hurt. Is this lack of communication that's going on right now? Is this all because of you and her? I'm asking you to man up right now for the rest of your life. There is nothing that should separate you from making sure that you get the time and making sure that you create the money to provide a good lifestyle for your child. Listen, if you don't like the way your baby mama's you think she's spending your money, listen, still make sure that she get that money. I'm telling you, you will be blessed in the process. She not spending the money the way that you want her to spend it, fantastic. Make sure that when you get your child, whether if it's for the weekend or a couple of days during the week, whether it's you make sure that you take them to get some clothes out of your extra money. Hey, don't use that child support as your maximum. That should be your bare minimum. Yo, she bared your children. That child support, let's say it was just going to her. But listen, some of y'all not even paying the child support. And you blaming it because the baby mama drama. You can't even get the child support straightened out. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, it's time to man up, fellas. You don't gotta just turn into super dad overnight. But you can have a little progress. I'm talking about, how about pick up the phone, not just when you going to pick your children up, or not just on their birthdays for some of you, not just on the holidays for some of you. I'm talking about, what about just picking up the phone once or twice a week? Maybe that's a little bit of progress to get a connection with your children. It is the little things. They just want daddy. Any fool can have a child, but it takes a real man to raise a child. Right? It takes a real man, even through separation and through divorce. A real man is going to make sure that he gets to his kids. Fellas, listen. Let me give you this before we get out of here. What you may want to do. Right? This is how you can make those small steps, right? I'm not just gonna leave you out there, right? Because I come from that, right? Me and my father, we didn't have the greatest relationship. We still don't have the closest relationship, right? So, in regards to just making progress, right? You don't have to go for the Super Dad Award the first year. But listen, a lot of this stuff is unnecessary. But here's what I'm going to tell you. If you want to start moving and start progressing on this now, what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to call your child right now. As soon as you finish watching this video, just call your child right now, even if it's just real quick, just to say, I love you. Right? I love you. That's it. You just hang up. I don't care what it is. That's small progress. I know a lot of my friends, they haven't spoken to their children because of this baby mama drama stuff in years and months. Maybe for you, it's just, once a month you speak to your children. Listen, I'm challenging you. Pick up the phone right now. Pick up the phone right now and call your child. Right? Call your child. Just say, I love you. See what they got to say. What's going on? And then repeat that. Telling you want the big things out of life, but not your children, your daughter, right? Your son, they just want they just want your presence. They just want your time, right? So you can start there. Pick up the phone right now. If you haven't seen your children in a while, and maybe, I don't know your legal situation, but listen, if you don't have no restraints or anything from your children, surprise your baby mama. Call her right now. Say, hey, I know you've been doing your thing, but I want to get some daddy time this weekend. Call them up right now. As soon as this video is off, call them up. Right? I'm telling you, whatever it is that you guys got going on, it's not working. The communication is not working. And I'm asking you to man up. Starting now. Start with it. Just surprise your children. Surprise your baby mama. Just get them on the phone. Say, I love you. What if you did that every single day? If you can't see your kids every day, at least you could be speaking to them every day. Those your kids. Those is your kids. My name is Billionaire Brown. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I'll be back next week. Alright, fellas. Whether you in the house or not in the house, don't let nothing stop you from communicating with your kids. Peace.